Nicole here. Welcome back to my channel. So, a guilty pleasure of mine while I'm working is watching court shows. Such a guilty pleasure. I love them so much. So, I thought it would be fun to do a photographer reacts series here on the channel, reacting to some of the court cases that has to do with photography or videography, because those I really enjoy just because I'm a photographer and it's in my profession and wheelhouse. And I love to see the outcome on those. So I thought it would be fun to do a photo series or series on this channel about those particular type of cases. So we'll watch them together. There will be some pauses, stops and starts, just to talking about what I'm looking at. And then I definitely want to get you guys' opinions on these court cases in the comments below as you watch it along with me as well. So without further ado, let's not waste time and let's get into this first court case.
This is the plaintiff, Maria Rivera. She says she hired the defendant to photograph and make a video for her daughter's Sweet 16 party, and the lackadaisical louse missed the most important parts of the night. The father-daughter dance, her entrance, and her crown change, all missing. She's heartbroken. Her daughter's so upset, and she deserves a refund so she can recreate these events at another time, and is suing for the $3,000 it's gonna cost her. This is the defendant, Edward Dominguez. He admits he lost one of the memory cards he used that night and profusely apologized to the plaintiff and offered her a 50% refund on the spot. The plaintiff demanded a full refund, which he doesn't think is fair because he did provide her with most of the party, plus pictures, and that's worth something. He's accused of losing it, but good.
Okay, so based on what we've heard thus far, she paid him for photos. He came up to do the job. He's probably, he did get paid, so I guess you can technically say he's a professional photographer, but I don't think this is probably like his full-time job or whatever. It's probably something he does on the side just to make a little bit of money here and there, but we'll hear more about that. So far, it sounds like she might be in the right, might be winning this case, but let's hear more.
Lost the memory card. It's the case of you got a bad memory.
Maria Rivera, you are suing Edward Dominguez, the photographer and videographer for your daughter's Sweet 16. You have a daughter who's 16? You barely look 16.
Thank you.
You're suing him for $3,000 expenses to recreate the Sweet 16 moments. What happened?
I hired Mr. Dominguez through the choreographer, which is his girlfriend, Diana. She introduced me to him. She created the dances for my daughter's Sweet 16. He was supposed to capture key moments, of course, in Sweet 16. You know, it's almost like a wedding. You know, you have to capture like key moments, like the ceremony, like the ring exchange. So he missed the daddy-daughter dance, the shoe change, the
What's
crown
a shoe change?
It's a significant moment where the girl enters the party with slippers, and the dad changes her slippers and to high heels. You know?
Okay, listen, I had two quinceas in my house. I'm not,
Yeah.
are you Hispanic?
Yes.
Okay, so this is kind of Sweet 16, quinceañera, this is kind of like a little
It's the
blend
same
of the,
thing.
all right, so did you have, when there was choreography, were there couples, like, or just your daughter dancing, or what?
No. Diana, this is the choreographer. She choreographed. It was 16 boys and girls.
Okay, I have a question. Do non-Hispanics do 16 couples dancing at a Sweet 16?
I don't think so.
Non-Hispanics? I think that they still do.
I don't know. I'm going to get all kinds of mail about it now, though, but because I have only seen my people do this. But anyway, all right, so you hire him.
So I've been to a few quinceañeras just because when I was growing up, I had some Hispanic friends back in Texas. So yeah, they go all out. It's like a wedding, but they go all out with the planning, decorations, the outfits of the birthday girl, and so forth. So it's a fun experience. There are key shots and things that should be taken if you're going to have a photographer, like daddy-daughter dance, and some other things. So it could be an issue if some pictures are missed. So
And when you say he missed key moments, what was he doing that he wouldn't tape those moments?
Oh, no, he definitely was capturing the moments.
Did you lose something?
Yeah, I lost an SD card.
You lost an SD card? Oh, no. There must have been all kinds of stuff if it's a whole SD card.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Dude.
So that's gonna be trouble. He actually lost an SD card. He might be in some trouble, but that had images on it that they wanted and he can no longer provide them, and those were key shots, then he might be in for some trouble. Not to mention his answer there, it seemed like very bored. Like, I don't know. He could be nervous. Some people get like nonchalant when they're nervous, but he seems like unbothered, and that's bothering me. But we'll see if his attitude continues like that.
Is this your day job? Is this what you do
No,
for
it's not. It's more of a hobby on the side.
Hobby.
How many of these have you done?
This is my second one.
Wow. Thanks to you and your recommendation that they don't have the daddy-daughter dance.
Or the shoe change. Or
The shoe change, I just found out that was a thing, but it's important to you.
When he dropped off the flash drive, the reason how my daughter and I noticed that it was missing was
Noticed? Wait a minute. He didn't tell you what happened?
No.
He just gave you the finished product and was hoping you wouldn't catch it?
You have to ask him that.
Yeah, I do.
Well, what happened was I worked on the photos first. I'm very busy throughout the week. I only got,
Doing what?
I'm a technician for DirecTV.
Of what?
DirecTV. So I'm very busy throughout the day. I get one day off. So I worked on the photos first. When I got to the video, I noticed that some of the stuff wasn't there. So I was given it time to find it, to keep searching for it
Where'd you search?
in my files, in my computer.
And so
But
where
I
were you going to
transferred-
look for her SD card with the information?
No, I transferred all the files onto a flash drive, which I was going to work from.
My friend, where's the SD card you lost? Where would you have lost it?
I'm not sure. I think I lost it at the event because the event was very unorganized.
I'm sorry. How does the event's disorganization affect yours?
Because
All you
I
have
had
to do
to-
is take the SD card and put it in a safe place. You're the only guy who's
Yeah,
disorganized.
but I'm running around back and forth and I'm switching cards. And
Yeah,
I must
I know.
Okay, so he's like, I don't know, it's weird saying, okay, I lost it at the venue, but it's not my fault that I lost it at the venue because it was disorganized. That doesn't fly. As a photographer doing a job, professional or hobbyist, you should have all your shit together, basically. So he should have had a place to put the SD cards where they would not fall out and get lost. And if they do, that's on him, basically.
No, that's
it.
what a photographer. How are you blaming it on them that you lost an SD card, that they're disorganized? That's ridiculous. Have some dignity and some shame. First of all, when you hand her the finished product, how are you not confessing to the problem?
Can I?
No, yeah, I want to hear what you said to her when you handed her the product.
she wasn't there when I delivered it. I believe she was on vacation, so I dropped it off at the mailbox. I just
And
put it in the mailbox.
with a letter that said, "I am so sorry this happened."
No.
No, you were hoping she just wouldn't notice.
Well, to me, what I saw, it was just the main dance that I thought was missing.
Oh, and that's kind of big, right?
And it's also a bit shady that he didn't actually contact her and say, hey, an issue happened. I lost one of the SD cards. I'm very sorry this happened. How can I correct this? Maybe offer to take some money off if you know he missed some shots, or maybe they could recreate it in some way, but maybe really not. It's going to be hard to recreate a quinceanera. That's like a wedding type of thing. It's like a one-time type of thing. But he should have told her. It's a little bit shady that he did not, and she had to find out when she looked at the images.
That's kind of big, though, right? The daddy-daughter dance.
No, he's not referring to the daddy-daughter dance. Diana choreographed a big dance. I think that they worked for like about 5-6 months.
Wait, that's missing?
It's not missing. It's in the video.
The
There
main
was two
entrance.
dances.
It was two dances.
There was 2 dances. There's one. I have one.
When you realize what happened, do you call him and say, "Where is the daddy-daughter?" That's what I want to hear.
No, I refused to speak to him over the phone because I wanted everything in writing.
Emails back and forth?
Text.
Text. May I see the text? Show me on your phone, not in paper.
So she's smart there to get everything in writing via text or an email of their correspondence, because that works much better. Like if you're going to sue someone, or that at least that you have everything in writing, so both parties can go back and look at what was in writing and what was discussed. A lot of people, when you speak on the phone, people forget things. Certain things don't come out as they were. So it's good that she wanted to have all their conversations in writing.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you got some nerve, Edgar. What new video? You asked me to re-edit photos and you would send me the ones you wanted. Never did we agree on a new video. You sent me a 13-minute video, she says, and her big entrance isn't even on the video. I don't know what you don't understand. Hey, you got some nerve. I lost the footage. I cannot find it. I recorded it on my partner's camera and he gave me all the footage that he says he had. Other than that, I cannot find it. The footage is missing. I just can't remake it. What do you want me to do? You want me to pull it out of nowhere. And I need the projector back ASAP. Do you have a projector?
I gave it back to him.
Okay.
I made him sign a receipt that I
Good for
gave
you.
back to him.
Good for you. Where'd you learn that?
I have an MBA.
Give the right answer. MBA. I thought you were going to say from watching the People's Court.
Listening back to his text to her, he sounds like he has attitude. I know the judge was reading it in her own tone, but even if I was reading that, it would read like that as well. He seems like he's like blaming her in a way when it's his fault. He didn't apologize. He's not offering her any type of compensation or some way to fix this in any way. So yeah, I would be pissed at this moment if I was her as well. Yeah.
What is your plan here?
Well, I can't afford to recreate that day. I can't. So the plan is to hire another photographer, videographer, to just simply capture those key moments that he
What
lost.
key moments? You recreate them? Like fake them?
Yeah.
Why?
To have the memory. Because eventually the memories in our head will fade. At least we'll have the pictures to look back at.
So show me how you get. I know 3,000 is a maximum in your state, but you need to prove to me what it's going to cost you to recreate.
Okay. I have quotes from 3 different videographers and photographers that are charging me $1,500.
For what? For a dance?
No.
Why are they charging you so much?
We have to go back to the event place, take the pictures, take the videos, and he has to edit it and recreate everything again.
And splice it into the existing video?
Into the 11-minute video that he created.
He created an 11-minute video?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you created, an 11-minute video?
Yeah.
I can't hear your answer.
Yes.
Uncross your arms. You're in court. So you created an 11-minute video. You say nothing. Are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
No, I'm asking her. She's
Yes, I am
listening.
listening.
Because that's, you know how much work went into this whole thing. I mean, the worst part about this is you not owning up and manning up and saying, there's a disaster. I've lost one of the SD cards. You just creating an 11-minute video and hoping that they don't look at it or something?
I offered to bring her money, and she
How much
said-
money?
At the time, I was offering $200 to $300. Then after that, I was offering up to 50%, re-editing photos, reshoot, and work with her until she was happy. But she wasn't trying to have none of that.
Okay, so now we hear at least he tried to offer something, which is good. He should have. But even before that, his tone, that could rub some people the wrong way of the type of things he was writing and saying, and probably on their phone conversations too. He seemed very blaming her for the issue at hand when it was his problem as the photographer. So I can understand her not necessarily wanting something. However, in most of these cases, people think they should get a full refund if something goes wrong, etc. So they end up not accepting any type of compensation, and then they'd rather go to court and let a judge deal with it. So I don't think Judge Milan is going to give her an entire refund. He did show up and do a job, and she does have some images, but there are some key ones that was missing. So I agree that some type of compensation should happen. Let's see what the judge thinks on that amount.
He never offered to reshoot.
What did you want at the time? Your money back? Like you wanted the 900?
Yes.
This is a very unique case because you were asking me for something that I've never had anybody ask me for, which is kind of interesting. You want to recreate the thing. I got to tell you, I don't see an ounce of remorse on your part, not even a little bit. You're like indignant. It's like you're put out. When someone may be only paying you in your mind $900 and you may have spent 4 hours there and 4 hours editing, at the end of the day, you cost them so much more by screwing it up. In order to get what they were supposed to get, you've cost somebody more than $900. You've cost them the new hair and makeup, the tuxedos. You've cost them, you still have the dresses and everything, so that's good, right? Mercifully, the locale isn't going to charge you anything. And now we got to get a real videographer and photographer in there to take care of things. I'm not going to award you $1,500.
I think the estimated amounts, $1,000, $1,500 that she got from other videographers is pretty much on par because they're going to have to go there and reshoot everything, and then they're going to have to edit. So $1,000 to $1,500 is a very fair price to get this done correctly how she wanted it.
Though on the videographer and photographer, because I think that those estimates, even though I saw that you got 3 of them, that's, they're charging you for a whole day affair, and you can do this not on a Friday and Saturday. You can do this on a weekday, and it should be cheaper than that. I realize that there's going to be editing work involved as well as setup and doing that. So I'm going to reduce that amount, and I'm going to order the defendant to pay you, in order for you to be able to recreate those moments, $1,200 verdicts for the plaintiff.
Thank you.
The judge decides to award the plaintiff $1,200. That's less than the $300 she was seeking, $3,000 she was seeking. You know, I think your attitude really didn't help your case here at all. Are you sorry? Really sorry? Or
I am very sorry. I offered to help as much as I could, but obviously she just didn't want my help.
well, you didn't tell her up front the problem.
I
And you know, you
spoke
really
about it.
committed the cardinal sin of any cameraman. You in effect lost the negative. You lost the card, and that's the ultimate sin. Hopefully, you've learned something from this. Thank you very much. Okay. Now here comes Miss Rivera. I'm gonna get $1,200.
Good enough.
You feel it? You okay with
Yes,
that?
it's good enough.
You know,
It's good enough.
I'm listening to this and I'm thinking, in your effort to recreate, you'll never be able to recreate the emotion, the excitement, the tension, the atmosphere. It'll never happen again the same way it did. You know that?
I know I won't ever, but you know what? What are you gonna do?
Suppose you end up not having it. How big a problem is that?
I can't even answer that. But you know, I'm satisfied with her decision. She's, you know, even people being, you know, seeing his face.
Well, look, good luck. Hope you can do the best you can, okay? We wish you all the best.
All right, so that's the end of that one. She ended up getting $1,200, and that's in between of what I said, like $1,000 to $1,500 for a videographer to come out, reshoot, re-edit, and input it into the 11-minute video we heard that she already got. I think it's pretty fair. So let me know what you guys thought about this, what you caught, what I might have missed, or if you think something differently. I look forward to hearing you guys' comments about this in the comment section, and we will be doing more of these. It was fun to do, fun to see these cases and discuss them and talk about them with other photographers or other people who are interested in court shows like I am, because again, it's a guilty pleasure. I love it. Okay. All right, so I will see you guys next video. Until then, have a lovely day.